Now, my name is Father Jim Zettel. I'm pastor here at Our Lady of Grace Church in beautiful Angus, Ontario, and also a privileged member of the formation of your young people at OLG school. If you are here, it means that you have a child in grade 2 this year who will be receiving their reconciliation and First Holy Communion. Now, if you are a parent who has children in grade 3 or 4, skip to the next video. There's information particularly for you. But for those who have this is their second grade year for your children, we have a little bit of a formation here to do. Your teachers and principal and vice principal will be sending out to you this information either in paper form or digitally. But let me just walk through some of these pieces with you while we have this chance together now. So in these days, you'll see either in paper or digitally four pieces of paper material. Let's walk through them. So the first is a cover letter from the parish, kind of outlining what the idea is for First Reconciliation and First Communion this year. In it, I say that the three of us, the school, the parish, and families, have a unique role in the formation of your young people for the great sacrament of confession and the most holy Eucharist. At school, your children will, of course, have regular religion classes, regular prayer, hopefully some times to come to the church as a school. So this will be a regular part of their formation life, and I'm very grateful for the work that the school does. The second piece is from the parish itself, where we administrate the sacraments. And in a moment, we'll go through some of the pieces that we're looking for from you as a parish community. And the third, and maybe the most important piece, is you as parents and guardians of these children. The reality is, you may not want to think about right now, but your children will get older, and they may even move far away from Angus, far away from this parish, far away from the school, and they'll take with them all the good that they had here. But even though they may leave here, you will always be mom and dad, and so you have a particular and special role to play in this formation this year. So here's what I invite you to do, and here's maybe the most important thing for you to do. As this last year and a half has gone by, I think we've all recognized a need to kind of reconnect with God. I invite you as families to make this year special by coming regularly to the church. Ideally, if you can come on Sunday Mass, we have Masses here on Saturday evening at 5 p.m. and Sunday at 10 and 12 noon. Now, all the Masses are in English. Also, for yourselves as families to come regularly to the Sacrament of Confession, even ideally once a month as parents. The Sacrament of Reconciliation is not something that we just do once for all, but it should be part of our regular spiritual life. Even for me, I'm a priest and I hear confessions, but I also go to confession regularly. So if you can find those times as a family to come to confession, I think this is going to set the groundwork for your children in the future. Scheduled confessions here are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 6:30 to 7 p.m. and Saturday mornings at 8:30 in the morning until about 9 o'clock. Of course, at any time that's going to work for you, I will always make myself available. The other piece, and this is what we look at in this letter today, is some of the homework for yourselves and for your children. First, for your children, you'll see that we're using the digital program formed.org. It's really like Catholic Netflix. It has a tremendous amount of excellent resources, well produced, beautiful look at, things for adults, for children, music, videos, books, audiobooks, EPUB books. It's a great resource, and I invite you to look at everything. But particularly for preparation for the sacraments, there are two series that you'll find for your young people, and we've detailed them here. And these are, when you go into form.org, you open that all up, there are two series for young people called Signs of Grace. One is called Signs of Grace, You Are Loved, and Signs of Grace, You Are Forgiven. Each of them has about 4 or 5 videos in them, and there are digital workbooks, just part of the program you can just click on. I ask you over these few weeks and months to watch these together as a family, and to allow yourself to talk and to unpack some of what your young people are learning. Now there's the other piece, and that is the homework for you as parents. How often do we as adults come to adult life, job, marriage, kids, in-laws, responsibility, all that goes along with being adults, and we kind of come to a point of recognizing and say, oh my gosh, the information I have now in my 20s, 30s, and 40s is pretty much the same information I had when I was 12 years old. And now, how do I deal with adult faith issues with a 12-year-old faith formation? Fear not. This is why I suggest and ask you to watch these few videos on form.org that are appropriate for you. There are 3 series when you go in under the Sacraments drop-down menu. One's called Presence, one's called Forgiven, and one's called Beloved. Each of these deal with the sacraments at an adult level that will also help you then to talk with your children in a intelligent and confident way. Presence is a series, about 6 videos and a nice workbook there that you can use as is convenient for you, but the videos to watch. And in Presence, it goes through what it means, the Blessed Sacrament, Holy Communion, the Holy Mass, and it is beautiful and moving. The other series is called Forgiven, and it goes through the beauties of the sacrament of reconciliation, the sacrament of confession, and then also how, as families, we can take advantage of confession on a regular basis. Also tremendously moving. The stories in it are really great and well produced. And the third series I ask you to watch is called Beloved, and it is a formation series for marriage, for family. And to watch those videos and to remind yourselves, oh, you know what, years ago when we had our sons and daughters baptized, and we promised we'd raise them in the Catholic faith, this series, Beloved, says, how now do we, as Christian parents, mother, father, experience this moment of grace with our children? So your young people will watch the series Signs of Grace, and you yourselves will watch the 3 series, Presence, Forgiven, and Beloved. And if you say to yourself, well, Father, that seems like we as parents have more work than our kids, the answer is, you're right. But also, you yourselves will become more confident and really to take hold of that dignity and joyfully be able to present faith to your kids. So, courage. The other sheet, and maybe on a practical level, this is what you're thinking at here, is a registration form like so. Just to fill in the information, to make sure to include a copy of your son or daughter's baptism certificate with it. And the dates that we have for First Communion are Tuesday, April 19th, 2022, at 7 p.m., Tuesday, April 26th at 7 p.m., May 3rd at 7 p.m., April 21st, April 28th, and May 5th, all at 7 p.m. For first reconciliation, your children can come in anytime with yourselves before any masses during the weekday. Certainly, as the year goes by at school, I'll be there for confessions on confession days and just any time I'm around. So there's many opportunities. Take advantage of it. And the third sheet is a checklist that kind of gives you a sense of, okay, am I making sure I'm doing everything? So just to submit the First Communion registration form, have I done with myself and our kids the formed videos? Check. Have I submitted a donation form for the parish? This is a suggested donation of about $50. We're not in this to make the big bucks, but it does help for the ongoing life of the church, and it does help to further resources and to do good things for our young people down the road, as I very much want to do. And finally, just a reminder to put a copy of your children's baptism certificate with the form when you submit it, either in paper form or digitally. If there are any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to myself or our secretary, Wendy, at the office, or to give your question through the principal or your teacher. You'll find me most willing to answer questions, both on the phone, in person, at school, whatever's going to work best for you. We're in this together, school, parish, and family. God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you real soon. Bye-bye.